Hey guys, this is Gigi's Go Go Glam. We are in the studio today. We are doing a build off, expert versus novice. We're actually going to show you the difference between a deco strip and ribbon assembly. I'm going to do the deco strip because I have a lot more experience with balloons and everyone thinks that's easier. So I want to do the easier of the two. And I'm giving him the ribbon assembly because most people are a little bit afraid of that and think it's really hard and they can't do it. So we're gonna see how long it takes both of us to get these done. Here's the finished product behind us. He has more product than I do, a longer garland and more stuff to work with. So we're gonna dig in and see how this goes. Is that?
Go.
The first step is going to be inflate all of our balloons. I have to inflate mine individually and tie them off, and he can inflate them in pairs, which makes it go a little faster, especially if you have a machine that you can inflate two at a time, or if you have a friend helping you, you both can be inflating and tying the balloons. When we get to the 5-inch balloons, he's going to tie his in thirds. It does also make that part of the process go faster. You can also do this if you're using glue dots, but I did mine individually because that's just historically how I have put those together. But you actually can, in this step, tie them in thirds, which does speed it up a little bit. And I beat him by about 2 5-inch balloons during the first step. Now we're going to start adding our balloons. He's going to be using a ribbon and I'm going to be putting them onto the decorator strip. So at this point, he's getting a little bit tangled with the ribbon, which this is something that if you're not careful can get a little bit frustrating. So I actually stopped what I was doing just to kind of show him, and I'll show you here. Instead of letting the ribbon fall down into the balloons, you actually want to keep it pulled back and behind you. So every time you wrap it, pull it back and drop it behind you so that it's not wrapping around the balloon garland as you're going. It's going to make it go a lot smoother. We both finished the main assembly at about the same time, so we're just going to hang them up now. We're just tying a couple loops in the ribbon and just throwing them on some command hooks just to get them in place. One thing I always do after we hang the garlands is to rearrange balloons. So on the decorator strip, I'm actually pulling balloons out of keyholes and then moving them around. On the ribbon one, you actually can just sort of pull balloons to the front, push balloons to the back, kind of twist them around. It's a little bit easier in my opinion. We are adding our 5-inch balloons now. I'm using glue dots, which is a little bit faster. He's using 260 twisters. This does take a little longer than the glue dots, but we have switched over to using rubber bands. So that is super fast. I would say it's as fast as using the glue dots, maybe even faster because you're adding them in clusters. All right, we're done. I finished a little bit sooner than Aaron because I'm just a little bit better than he is at doing this. And but the reality is, actually, he had more balloons and he had jumbo balloons and a lot more 17s than I did. So I actually had less to work with at the end of the day. So I had less balloons to inflate at the beginning. I had less balloons to put onto the whole garland strip. And his actually came together super nice. This is his first time doing this type of garland. So if you're worried that you can't do it, I believe that you can. And the other thing about this, because everything's on a ribbon and you have kind of a little more flexibility with the way everything's attached, you can rearrange this a lot easier. I can move this around and kind of pull it and change it and do what I want with it. I can shake it up. I can, you know, take it with me, transport it, bring it outside. It has a lot more sturdiness. This is how this is gonna be. If I start moving this, things are not gonna look right, especially with the glue dots. I could start popping things. So I'm not gonna move that too much. I will have another video where I'll just show you kind of how that looks. But otherwise, this is kind of how this ends up at the end. So I hope this helped you guys kind of see the difference a little bit and see that this isn't so daunting of a process, and it really is a better way of putting your balloon garlands together in the long run. Cool.
Nice.
Okay, we're gonna do the shake test. So we're gonna see which one is more sturdy since we're done with this one now. So let's just see what would happen if we start moving it. All right, ready? Go ahead and shake yours. Oh, wow, it actually, oh, shit. It's doing so good. Okay, let's try to like take it down and transport it. See how that goes. Oh, mine's magneted up. I have to yank on it a little. All right, if I take it down.
But you could see the...
Yeah. So now, if I were to try to hang it back up, everything kind of moves. So, it's not the worst, and it kind of depends on how the balloons have been put in, but I lost a couple. Now if I want to put it back up or hang it or take it, then it starts to get kind of fussy. So everything kind of shifts a little. I don't know how well you can see it on film, but the tails kind of start sticking out, and then you can start seeing holes, and you can arrange, but you can't really arrange a whole lot, because if I start arranging, everything goes with it. Like that, you can kind of see. Whereas like this one, I can really just, you know, I can change everything around without any problem. I don't really have to worry about any kind of holes. I don't have to worry about my fives being funny, so I can just take them and twist them around. So at any point, I can kind of step back and just arrange this exactly how I want it.
And if they come undone, you can just retie them.
Yeah. So that one was in here. I'll take it. Yeah. Or if you don't like where they're at, also, you can just clip the little 260 twister and retie it, and then just move it around. So you're not sort of stuck with any one kind of spot for anything. So kind of how things look after we've like shaken them up. You can kind of see the difference.